Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your January 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Taurus, so here is the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So some of you could be letting go of something and maybe taking action here, moving forward very quickly with this Knight of Swords energy. I'm going to stick him back in. So Taurus, this is a reading that's looking at the, oh wow, there's death, Taurus. So some of you going through great change. There could be some things that come up suddenly with that Knight of Swords energy. Some of you may be dealing with a younger Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is a reading that's focusing on the rest of January, Taurus. I am using the Tarot Illuminati. I'm also pulling you a Healing with the Fairies Oracle card. And then later on we will look at Love and Relationship Matters, Taurus. All right. Looking at the rest of January for Taurus. So cards are just trying to come out for you, Taurus. All right. All right, so here at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Empress, Taurus, and this is the overall energy for the rest of January for you guys. So very nice. We do have the Empress. So she is a very beautiful woman. Could be reading for some Taurian females where maybe you're paying more attention to your looks here, also your well-being here in January. Others, you might be feeling just more abundant. The Empress does represent fertility. Wow. Okay, we have the Empress. We have the Alchemist. We have the Nine of Cups here. Wow, Taurus. Okay, Seven of Wands there. So maybe some of you have been battling to manifest. There's definitely something you're wishing for, Taurus. And you are manifesting that here. Now here we have the Seven of Wands. So that can be you incredibly passionate about something, Taurus. Not changing your mind. Also not settling. And so here, I mean, we have the Nine of Cups. There's going to be success with this. We have the Alchemist. We have the Empress, Taurus. So a lot of very creative, fertile energy. And you already have everything you need to make this happen. So very nice. You're manifesting. For some of you, you're manifesting something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. January could be a very abundant month for you, Taurus. Very nice. Let me go ahead and layer these cards here. So these are the energies that you have coming up, Taurus. And with this deck here, I'm really just clarifying these energies here for Taurus, January 2020. Okay, Taurus, wow. Okay, so Eight of Swords here at the bottom of this deck. So, Taurus, we see you manifesting. We see you having everything you need to manifest something that you're very passionate about, something that you believe in, something that you know you want, Taurus. But we also see this mental energy, this maybe fear, this nervous energy. You could be feeling trapped as well. Stay out of your head. Stay positive. All right. So when I'm filming this, the first week of January, I do have that Knight of Swords. So now he's come out with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So for some of you Taurians, this is energy that you're experiencing right now or in the very near future. There could be someone reaching out to you. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. You also could be reaching out to someone. You could be taking action with the Knight of Swords. Now, maybe prior, some of you could have been putting something off. The challenge is the Four of Pentacles, which can be needing to be more flexible. So some of you here, that could be what you're doing. You could be letting go of something that can be like a belief, letting go, taking action with the Knight of Swords. Could be moving forward very quickly. We have the Eight of Cups clarifying the Page of Swords. So this is like emotionally letting go. For some of you, this is deeper meaning and a deeper understanding. There could be something that you're learning here the first week of January. You might be meditating on this with the Four of Swords, or there's a pause. So for some of you, there's maybe information or even this ear sign person that's maybe coming to you here, Taurus. You're learning something, and then you're pausing. For some of you, you're pausing. This could be you pausing before taking action, pausing before maybe completely letting go of someone or something and moving on. For some of you, this Eight of Swords, you felt restricted in some way. And with the Eight of Swords, you have the ability to actually free yourself from this situation. Sometimes you're not seeing it. And so for some of you, that's exactly what this is, Taurus, is you're actually freeing yourself in some way. Now, maybe you're going to pause and think about this. But this is you freeing yourself. Leaving a situation can be leaving a person, leaving a relationship, leaving a situation behind. So for some Taurians, this is you maybe moving on. You could be letting go of someone or something. You might be making your mind up all of a sudden. Now, maybe some of you, maybe at the start of January or maybe back in December, maybe this is something that was weighing on your mind. You could have been thinking about maybe letting go of something, moving on in some way. We have the Four of Pentacles here, which can be a little bit of a stubborn energy. It can be someone who's not the most flexible here. And we also have the Four of Swords. So maybe you've been thinking about this, Taurus. You could have been meditating on this, thinking about maybe letting go. Now, for those of you that are letting go of someone or something, you could be making your mind up all of a sudden here with this energy. With the Knight of Swords, moving forward very suddenly, making some moves here, taking action. And with the Empress, no matter if you're male or female, this is you planting new seeds. It is a new year, Taurus. It's a new decade. And for some of you, you're using the resources that you have already, that you have available to you. You're maybe getting creative here, planting new seeds. Something maybe wasn't fulfilling for you prior, and so for some of you, this is you taking action. Taking action, you could be definitely doing this suddenly for some of you, making some moves here. Second week of January, third week of January. At your foundation, I do have the Two of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, some of you maybe prior, you were thinking about this. Maybe you had a decision that you had to make, Taurus, but you could have been procrastinating with the Two of Swords, putting it off. Maybe some of you weren't sure as far as what you should do. You weren't ready with the Two of Swords, not open, not ready. Can also be you saying no, or maybe some of you were told no. In regards to an Ace of Pentacles, this could be you doing things differently here. This is prior, doing things differently here in January, that's for sure. You definitely have a lot of creative energy here, Taurus. And now, here in the recent past, I do have the Chariot with the Nine of Swords. So yeah, some of you trying to move forward with the Chariot. Maybe some of you were even trying to physically move or travel with the Chariot. For others, maybe your vehicle was significant with the Chariot. In the recent past, trying to move forward here, but maybe having to wait. Nine of Swords energy, you could have been staying up at night, Taurus, thinking about this. Those of you that were stressing, also maybe not feeling your best, Taurus. Now in January, more focused on your well-being. For some of you, making sure that you are getting enough sleep, taking better care of yourself. Maybe even prior, a lot of Taurians, you might have had to travel for work. You might have been lacking in the sleep department. But again, a decision. We have the Two of Swords here at your foundation. We have the Chariot in the recent past. And so this is a decision. Do I move down this path or this path? So some of you looking at two different paths, maybe both of them are very good. But a decision is needed here. And we do have this Ace of Pentacles. Now, crowning you, I have the Six of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So repeat cards, that's how significant this energy is for you, Taurus. And it can be throughout the entire month, the rest of January. Others, it can be the second week of January. This is you thinking about maybe helping those around you. If you're a mother, it could be a child. Thinking about helping others. Others, this is you waiting. Maybe waiting on receiving news or some sort of, could be financial help with the Six of Pentacles. Something that's going to bring in peace, harmony, balance. So for some of you, this is what you're waiting on. For some, I feel like with this combination, this is peace of mind. This has been keeping you up at night. Taurus, for some of you, you've been stressing about this. So this is peace of mind. Waiting on this maybe Ace of Pentacles to fully come to fruition. Could be a settlement, could be a lump sum of money. For those of you that this is something legal. Others, it could be a new job or a loan or just some sort of support, something coming in, some sort of help. For some of you, a decision that allows for you to move forward. Now, in the near future, here's another set of repeat cards. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. This is all about balance. And so no matter if you're male or female, we're starting a new year. We're starting a new decade. So pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your thoughts. You want to start the new year off right. Take care of yourself. Get enough sleep. Don't overly stress about things here. So balance is very important here in the near future. Balancing those emotions, those thoughts. Also, don't take on more than you can chew, Taurus, which, I mean, you're a sign that you're known to do that. You can take on a very heavy load and deal with it. But needing to maybe put yourself first, some self-care is in order here in January. If you have a lot of different projects, or maybe you work multiple jobs, whatever it may be, you are keeping everything in balance. But if you can, maybe share some of these responsibilities. Have a little fun. You know, if you're just working, you go home, you sleep, and that's it, you know, that's not the healthiest. So make sure that, you know, you have some you time, make sure that you are having fun. And you know, what's interesting is here we have the Four of Pentacles, now we have the Two of Pentacles. And so some of you, you could be doing just that, where you are kind of releasing a little bit, you are letting go a little bit, you are more flexible here in the near future, Taurus. In the position of your power, I have Death and I have Strength. So earlier when I was shuffling, I had the Death card shoot out, Taurus. And so this is an energy that is very significant for you. I am reading for some Taurians. You are going through great change. So something could be leaving your life. And you're planting seeds with the Empress here. You're planting seeds for something new. For some of you, this can be like a rebirth, but it's transformation. And with Strength, you're handling it. For some of you, it could be a little bit of like a juggling act. Here you have multiple different things going on at once, but you have that inner strength. With Strength in the position of your power, you are being incredibly strong here at this time. For some of you, you have a lot going on. Maybe you're taking more on. I'm seeing that for some of you. But going through great change in one area of your life, Taurus. Now we have Strength twice. So we have it in the position of your power, and then we also have it in the position of how others are viewing you. We have Strength with the Knight of Rods, which is someone who's very, very motivated, very passionate, creative, ambitious, very strong. Very, very strong, Taurus. For some of you, very patient. But, you know, when the time comes to take action, I mean, you're stepping up, Taurus. You have a lot of inner strength, a lot of courage, confidence for some of you. I'm seeing the infinity symbol, Taurus, multiple times. We have it with the Two of Pentacles. We have it with the Alchemist or Magician here. We also have it with the Strength card. And so what you're willing to put into something, which I feel like for some of you, this is a goal, this is a wish, this is a dream that you're manifesting here. This is very important to you. So you will put a lot of time and energy into this. So what you're willing to put into this, you're going to see rewards come from this. You know, what you put in is what you will receive. And so, yeah, Taurus, just continue on being strong, being patient when you need to be patient, handling a certain situation in a certain way. In the hopes and fears, we do have the Six of Wands with the Ten of Swords. So some of you, this is a cycle that you're leaving behind. You could have went through a tough cycle for some of you Taurians. There could have been betrayal or maybe something that happened. Others, this is a tough time that's completing for you. So yeah, in the hopes and fears, this is you hoping to close the door on this. Hoping to maybe rise up from this. Hoping to leave this behind. Hoping for success, victory, maybe recognition with the Six of Wands. Feeling proud of yourself, Taurus, for maybe handling something the way that you did. Here, energy that you have going into February, we do have the Sun with the Five of Swords. Now, we have Strength twice, and we also have the Sun. So I can be reading for some Taurians where maybe you might have strong Leo in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. A Leo might be significant. For some of you, I feel like this is you winning a battle with the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Now that can be legally. For some of you, this is something legal. And so for some of you, I feel like this is you winning a battle. This is success. Also, the sun comes in and it illuminates certain things. And so for some of you, you're finding something out here at the end of February, or not February, January, excuse me, going into February, you're finding something out. But this is success. This is happiness. Something that's going to make you very happy. Now, if you're a mother, this could be something with a child that you're finding out. Maybe it's something with custody. Maybe you've had to be very patient. You've had to be very strong, Taurus, with this. That could be coming to an end. If there was an injustice with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, that could be that cycle that's completing if something was done to you. The Knight of Swords can be someone, he can be a truth seeker. He can be someone who goes to war because of an injustice. If he feels wronged in some way, this can be, for those of you that maybe something happened, this could be you going to war over this. Fighting for what you feel you deserve, Taurus, because we see you coming through incredibly strong. We have strength twice. I'm just curious. Here we have the 8 of Swords. We have the Moon, which can be deception. Maybe some of you dealing with some deception, feeling trapped. Yeah, for some of you, this is something to do with career. Others, something financial. Interesting. Interesting, Taurus. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards, Taurus. Okay, so there we go. Focusing on love life for Taurus, January 2020. This is for couples and also singles. Taurus, January 2020. Okay. All right, so those of you that have a love interest or maybe an ex around you, or you are partnered, for those of you that are wondering how the other person is feeling, that's what I'm looking at right now. If you're a Taurus female, or if your wife, your girlfriend is trying to conceive, I would say definitely give it a go, because for some of you, your life is changing. Your life is changing in a big way. We have the Empress as the overall energy. We do end the month with the Sun here. So if you wanted to conceive, Taurus, I definitely would give it a go here in January. Maybe some of you, that's, you know, maybe you've been trying to conceive and you've had difficulties in that area. Okay, so we do have miracle healing. Very nice. So for some of you, you are healing. I definitely see that January, Taurus, for you is a month all about self-care. Loving yourself, putting yourself first, taking care of yourself. For some of you, you need a break. We see that you're juggling. You need a break. For some Taurians, there can be a miracle, something amazing that is happening for you here in January. I feel like a situation, something that's been very stressful for you, Taurus, is coming to an end. Is coming to an end here in January. Now, looking at love life, we do have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, for some of you, this is you maybe letting go of someone. You could be doing that quite suddenly. You could be letting go of an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, maybe a younger person. It could be this Knight of Swords for some of you. It could be letting go of an air sign person with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Some of you, maybe you're going to be single for a little while. Maybe that's something that you want. Let's take a look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Maybe someone lied to you, Taurus. Deception. And it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So maybe someone lied to you and you're letting go of that person. You're moving on. Interesting, Taurus. Very, very interesting. Let's see here. When I look into your eyes, I know I have found the mirror of my own soul. So this is how the other person is feeling, Taurus. So that's interesting. So for some of you, you're not interested in someone anymore, but, you know, maybe they think you're the one. They don't want you to go. Oh, wow. Look at that at the bottom of this deck, Taurus. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. Wow, Taurus. So someone does not want you to go, Taurus. They think you're the one. That's for sure. For some of you, this could be like a twin flame situation. But they're sorry. But you might need a break. For some of you Taurians, you want to be alone. Now, for those of you that this is on the love front, the Eight of Cups can be walking away, but it also speaks about, you know, you coming right back. And so some of you are leaving someone, but it doesn't mean that the relationship is completely done. For some of you, it's a general reading. So you maybe just simply need a break with this combination. Maybe you need some time to think about this relationship. So very, very interesting, Taurus. Yeah, maybe needing to meditate, maybe needing to spend some time alone here. You might also have other options. So maybe you're looking at other options in love, Taurus. Oh, wow. Okay. So here's wedding. The next card was wedding. Interesting. Yeah. So some of you, you might come back together with this person. Others, I mean, this could be a marriage. This could be a more traditional relationship that maybe you're letting go of, Taurus. But you do have a decision that you need to make for some of you, and you're doing that in the near future. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I will mention that over on Vimeo, I do have the 2020 yearly forecast. Those are readings where I'm looking at all 12 months of 2020. I'm using the tarot. I'm also using the Lenormand cards. So they are pretty in-depth readings. If that's something that interests you, the link is below. All right, guys, have a great January. Take care.